Greetings everyone and welcome to Property Pulse, where we say real estate knowledge meets opportunity. And this is our second episode. We started with an episode of understanding real estate sales, the art of real estate sales, and we learned so much, the way we get from knowing the client, negotiation process, and knowing when to compromise. Many things we discussed there. You can check the link in this video for that episode. And today we are continuing in the same mode, where we are going to talk about building a powerful client relationship in real estate. This one is for realtors. Building a powerful client relationship in real estate. Many people overlook this thing of creating a powerful relationship with their clients, and the moment you overlook it, it will become a stumbling block in your career as a realtor. Whether you are starting or you are a realtor who has stayed in the industry for long, you know that building trust with your clients is number one thing. Building trust with your clients is a number one thing, and it puts you higher from competition. You don't compete, you lead others. Now, in this episode, we are going to segment it into 4 areas, and we are going to start, why does the client relationship matter? When does the client relationship matter? Let me tell you, in real estate, your client is not only there for transaction. Many people think, when I come and sell to this client, I'm done with. But understand that clients, they are not just a transaction. They are people with dreams. They are people with hopes and challenges. So better know your client, and the better you can meet their needs. The more you know a person is, the more you can relate with them and even be able to help them. So the same applies in real estate. When you want to serve your client better, when you want to find the best thing for your client, you need to know them better. And you can know them the moment you get to know their visions, their goals, and what is challenging them. So that is very important. Make the client feel valued by you. Don't make the client feel like they are just there so that they can complete the transaction with you and leave. Don't make the client feel as if you are just there for the money that they are going to pay and you get your commission. Many people think like that in real estate, and that's why they are losing clients over and over again. You see, strong relationships between the client and the realtor, it makes them become recurring clients. And the more they become recurring clients, they refer you also, because they are satisfied by your services. They refer you also to other people who can become your clients. Let me tell you, and this is a punchline, that the best marketing tool and advertising tool for your work is serving clients. The clients that you have served, they are the people who take the word out there and they give you a repeat business over and over again. So that is very important. Why does the client relationship matter? Is because the better you understand your client, the better you can serve them. Now, the second thing is, why do you need to listen to your client needs? Now, remember we are talking about building a strong relationship, a strong client relationship in real estate. Now, the second thing, if you want to build it, is listening to your client needs. Listening to your client's need. Let me tell you, listening is not just nodding along. Many people say that when you are listening, you are nodding. Let me tell you something. When you come and start talking with me, or I'm talking to you, you rarely see me nod. Why? Because listening goes beyond nodding or hearing what the client is saying. It is not only nodding. We have been taught these things in public speaking, right? I know you know that. Nodding, looking at the person, sitting facing the person. Yes, those are just part of listening. There is something we call active listening, and I think we talked about that last time. So listen to what your client needs. Don't be the one, many times we as realtors, we impose to clients what we want because of the property that we have and the one we are selling. But you need to listen to your client's need. If you want to understand your client, do not ask closed questions. Ask open-ended questions. That gives the client a space to express their needs. Are you getting? Do not ask, do you want a 3-bedroom house? Because that is a closed question. They will have to answer a yes or no. But you might need to ask a question like, what does your ideal home look like? What does your ideal home look like? Because now that question will give them time and space to express their need and what they have already captured and pictured in their mind. So avoid asking closed-ended questions and start asking open-ended questions that can give the client space to express their needs. And now they will tell you more about their lifestyle. They will tell you more about their plans for the future, and also what they value and what they can call truly our ideal home. And now this gives you even a room to understand. You have taken notes what they have told you. You have already jotted now, and now you can go out there to find them the best thing that they are looking for. That is very, very important. So listening goes beyond nodding and facing the client and the facial expressions, and it goes beyond. Now let me show you something. Now when you are listening attentively, the one thing that you need to do is to discover the why. To discover their why. Why is your client determined to buy this property you are selling? Why is your client concerned and interested by this property? This now comes when you start listening, asking open-ended questions, and now it will motivate and tailor your approach to your client. The moment you discover why, for example, someone can tell you, I just got married and I'm looking for a home to start with. Now, you as a realtor, you cannot find them a 5-bedroom house. Now, that is a waste. Now, you see them, you have discovered their why is that they have just got married. And when they have just got married, you'll understand that a 2-bedroom house or even a 1-bedroom house can be ideal for them to start a life. Are we together now? Now, that is why you need to discover their why. When you discover their why, you will approach the client with the right concern, and now you might be able to serve them better. Now, maybe the client is approaching you because they were living in a nice neighborhood, and now because of the fluctuation and the ever-changing real estate market, the area is not now suitable for them. They need to shift to a place where they can commute easily to their workplace because they got promoted and taken to another city. Now you need to understand these things so that you can now find the right thing that they are looking for, and now you can serve them better. The second thing is that you need to pay attention to non-verbal cues. Listen, when the client is communicating to you, they will communicate to you both with their verbal cues and non-verbal cues. Are we together now? Now you will understand that some clients can be talking to you and now giving you some information, but when you look at their non-verbal cues, they don't really mean what they are saying. Maybe when they are giving you the information, they are hesitant. It means they are not sure if the product that they are going to buy or the property they are going to buy is the real deal for them. So you need to be very cautious and look for the non-verbal cues and also the body language, the tone. What tone are they using when they are talking to you? Are they cheerful or are they gloomy? You need to look at these non-verbal cues. Maybe it is a push from something or a situation or a circumstance. Now you'll get to understand better. Now, when you get concerned about the non-verbal cues, it can give you insights in their preferences that they may not be saying them or stating them in your conversation. So it is important as a realtor to be a person who can look and recognize non-verbal cues. Do not be focused so much on the verbal cues. Sometimes when I'm speaking to you, I can lie to you, but my body language cannot lie to you. If I'm hesitant before telling you something, first of all, it can mean that I am fearing something or I'm lying to you because I don't want it. So you need to understand these things. So it is very, very important to look for the non-verbal cues that the client is communicating to you in your discussion. Now, the third thing is engagement is key. Engagement is key. Now, remember that when now you have taken time to listen, it is now to keep the engagement going. This is where many realtors lose their clients, because you don't engage your client over and over again. You need to stay on top of the mind of your client without being pushy. Now, let me tell you something. There is a client I was dealing with, and we were talking over the phone, over and over. We are just texting. And you know what? When we met face to face, do you know what the client told me? You are the guy who has been pastoring me to buy the property. I was on top of his mind because he could text me when he needed something to deal with that property. Anytime he could reach out to me. Anytime I text him, even right now, he can pick up the phone and respond to me. I'm on top of his mind without him realizing. And when I realized the area of his speciality, I will engage him with questions concerning it, and still I will keep the conversation going. So now, how do you keep the engagement going? The first one is be responsive. In real estate, you are busy. You have so many listings. You have so many properties to do. You still have your personal life and you still have your goals to pursue. But when client reaches out, respond quickly. That is very, very important. In real estate, time is of much essence. Your responsiveness shows that you value their time and business. Your responsiveness shows that you value their time and business. So don't allow client to text you today and you respond 2 days later. Don't allow client to stay for more than an hour, 30 minutes to an hour without you responding to them. If you are not available, kindly leave a message that we are not available. There is this automated, you see now, maybe in WhatsApp, there is the automated message that we are not available, but we reach back when we get back. Now, that is something that can give it a time. Be responsive, respond quickly. Time is of essence. They have their own things to do, and maybe that time you are wasting for them can make them change their minds not to take the property that you are presenting to them. So be responsive to your client as quick as possible. That is very, very important. Now, the second thing is personalize your communication. You see, I've come to find out that, as I'm telling you, in real estate we get to use these applications, we get to use these softwares where we can send bulk messages at once. For example, I can just go to Schedit and schedule messages there to go to 10 groups and to 10 people, and I write the same message all over. Are you getting now? But now, or even maybe you use the WhatsApp broadcast, it is also a good thing for awareness. But there are clients, if you need to boost your sales and to boost your database, you need to personalize your communication with a client. Reference specific conversations you have had with your client, like their favorite features of a home or the neighborhood they are looking forward to have. Don't just send a bulk message. Don't just send any message to the client. Hi, my name is Vincent. Just reaching out to remind you about the properties that you needed in Diani. I've not even made reference to the conversation before. Maybe the conversation before was like, now I was just trying to find something that is near the beach at this kind of budget. Are you getting? Now, if that client told me that, I need to start my conversation from that point, and that will help a lot. It will help a lot to show that this client, that I am taking note of the details that they are giving me. So it is important to personalize. I'm not saying using these softwares is bad, but if you can and you can try, you can personalize your communication. For example, if you have a very, very large database, you know the aspect of your clients. This client we talked up to this point, but these ones, they are prospects that I can interest them in future. Now, those ones you can send messages that are not specific because they don't have a specific thing that you can speak about. But clients that are showing, those in pipeline, that they are showing that they are near closing the deal, you need to personalize the communication. That is very, very important. And now, the third thing on how to keep the engagement going is provide value beyond the sale. Provide value. Don't just sell to them. You know, you can send them market updates on how to make their property desirable, or even you can recommend them to services such as landscapers. For example, if someone buys a raw property, a plot, they may need to build, so you can connect them with contractors, you can connect them with supervisors, people who will help them make the land desirable. When you offer value outside of the just closing the deal, I tell you, you position yourself at the upper hand with the client. Now, I remember sometime I had a client I was dealing with before, and this client just came open and told me, before I go to get your property, I have another property that I need a surveyor to help me subdivide it so that now I can be able to come and purchase your property. Now, what did I do? I had to find a surveyor for the client so that now the client can be able to come and purchase with me. I provided value beyond the sale. I connected the client with the surveyor. They went, did the work, and we met in the office. He signed the papers in the same day. That's how possible it is with your client. Provide value beyond the sale. Don't leave the client after the sale. Connect them with landscapers. Connect them with people who can do maintenance to the property that you have just bought for them. And now, the last thing is how to build long-term relationship. You need to build long-term relationship. Now that's where it comes in, the last point. And now we do this by, first of all, you check in periodically. Check in on your clients. Follow up on your clients when they are doing something. Have they settled? Are they happy with the local services? A simple checkup. Do you need to recommend them for any service that they need in the new place that they moved in? It is very, very important for you to do that. You start building a relationship that is beyond the sale. You'll find out that if they need anything, even outside real estate, they can reach out to you because you are someone they trust to give them value. The second thing is that celebrate their milestones. For example, the anniversary for the new home. Congratulate them because they bought with you. You know, many times I know when a client buys with you, you don't even send them thank you or even reach out to tell them thank you for trusting me to deliver this wonderful thing unto you. How many times do you reach out to your clients who have bought and celebrate them for the achievement of even purchasing either a house, apartment, or even a land with you? You need to do that. Celebrate them. That goes a very, very long way. It will enable them to keep you on their mind. And then the last thing is that ask them for their feedback and referrals. It doesn't hurt. The biggest thing they can tell you is a no. So what you need to do is that ask them for a feedback. How can you rate our services? How can you rate my service? How can you refer someone to me if it were you? I remember I went to buy something in the town, and this guy just told me, you know, I'm sending you this thing, and what I need from you, not anything else, but you bring a client because you are satisfied with the product that I sold you. And you know, I can take a client there because I am satisfied with what the product they provided for me. I can provide a referral. So it is the same thing in the real estate, that it is very, very important. And remember, referrals are gold in this industry. So build a perfect and a wonderful client relationship by using those simple ways. Now, to conclude, you need to understand that in real estate, relationship is the foundation for your success. Every day when you are waking up, every day when you are going out there, you are trying to pitch your product to someone, remember that you are looking to build a relationship rather than building just a database. You are building relationship with the people you meet every day, so that now you can build trust with them, that they can reach you at any time when they need anything to do with real estate. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you, because I know you are going to follow those few steps so that you can build a strong client relationship. And if you feel helped by this channel, kindly, the least you can do is to subscribe, turn on the notification button, comment, and share this information with someone you know that they need it urgently. And I tell you what, that is my goal, that everyone in real estate industry is getting to learn how to navigate in the industry. So see you soon in the next episode.